we go. A little cloudy, but no rain. It's good. Glad I finally got those boxes out of my room. Morning.
Good morning, Sarvyra.
Sarvyra.
What's up?
Morning.
Morning.
Well, you can, but don't pay the price.
I presume you slept alright?
I did. Much better than I did the night before when I was... Well, then again, I did sleep for a long time, but... I'll tell you what. I like sleeping on a bed more than I like sleeping on the ground. It's much preferred.
It is a good improvement, you're correct.
Morning, Ivan. And there's
Morning,
Byron.
them.
Man of the hour, as always.
Morning.
Morning.
Are you all set to head out then?
Do we have munchies?
We're at the...
I mean, if not,
Yeah,
there's
but
always the
The freezer
auditorium.
of the dish is almost all used up.
What's he on about? Munchies? What?
He always gets a snack for the road.
Of course he does. Well, no, that makes sense, though. That's like... No, that's smart. That's
There's
smart. That's
nothing
smart.
interesting.
Resourceful. Yep.
Alright,
Sure, there's something
what
in
did
the
you want to do?
auditorium.
Well... I didn't actually have an idea. I was just like, I should meet up with my teammates, because that's what teams do.
I see. Well, let's go find munchies. That's first order of business. Maybe I'll wake up after
That's-
that.
He'll wake up later, after he's been walking around for an hour.
Something like that.
Well, you see, I'm awake as soon as I wake up. You gotta be, you know? Gotta be. Anything could happen, any point.
Do you think they'll have us do the
Just don't
same
know.
thing?
Then somebody could... Somebody could... pull something. Did we ever figure out who did that whole thing with stealing the potions on the first day?
Well, I don't
I always
think we
assumed
can.
it was you. No offense.
No, it wasn't me.
Oh, that's a surprise.
He always assumes it was me. It was not me. I wish it had been me. That was smart,
What
but I
now?
didn't do it. The potions thing, you know, we were wondering if anybody ever found out who stole the potions on the first day.
Oh yeah, I'd asked you about that on the first day. Yeah, you missed a trick.
Yes.
Oh well.
What?
Morning, Cannabis. How is he so energetic in the morning?
It's a phrase. You missed a trick.
I have no
Something you
idea.
could have done.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I suppose.
He's doing fast dragon things.
What is... He's... That one is... I don't know if I can pin that one down. He's an odd one. He's an odd one. A very nervous one. He's very fun to mess with, though.
Yeah, seems to be gullible. But...
Yeah. He seems very naive about the world and such.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
It's the naive ones, those are the ones that are easy to fuck
We
with.
had
What's
a.
going
Well,
on?
don't forget, he's gonna be alive and we're dead.
Oh,
Oh, good
Has
morning.
this changed?
We had a
Yeah,
task
Jack
to
and
do, which
Keys.
was this one.
Alright.
This one here.
Oh.
Oh, something new.
Oh, that is a good opportunity.
We had
Yes.
this one to do and we didn't. So we can't miss
You
it.
like
They really let
sharp
us around. Oh, I love sharp things. They really let us
Sharpening.
to be around the sharp things, huh?
Well, I want Tenebris and Jace to come with.
I tell you what, if I see somebody coming at me and I've got a sharp thing in my hand,
Tenebris went off to the
you don't want
greenhouse
to know
last
what
I
I'm
saw
gonna
him.
do. You don't want to know.
I see him running. What about Jace?
It's a little
Where's he
concerning.
Gonna do,
going?
Byron.
Where's the check on the thing, where did he go?
Just a little.
Well, I'm gonna,
Maybe a
Uh-oh.
little more.
I'm gonna go walk there
Just a light
instead of taking the
stabbing, you know,
teleporter.
as a warning.
What did I miss?
You
I
stabbed
was-
as a warning, so we do.
Anyway, I'm gonna go walk to the.
Did anybody else get our task?
Yeah, I think Team Aqua.
Mm.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it. Emoko's got it. Heh, bunch of suckers.
Yeah,
Tell you
the
what,
most
you
boring
guys,
thing
you
of
guys
all.
can walk like a bunch
Morning.
of plebeians. I'm going to teleport because I'm smart and cool and very sexy.
Okay.
Alright.
Which one was it again?
The blue one. The blue one. Nope, the blue
Just
one.
teleported back here.
It's
I
the
know
blue
which
one.
one it
It's
is.
the-
I was just
Then
thinking
why
out
did you
loud.
touch the pink one?
I'll see you guys at the campus.
Okay. I'm gonna go direct route to Munchies today.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Seems to be a lot of people. Very energetic today. I don't understand how they do it, especially Tenebris, I think his name was. Met him on the first day, I just don't really know him all that well. Good for them, though. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've met that one with the blue hair either. When did they arrive? They're already in their team colors. They had to have at least been there for class. I'm not so sure about test. Must have been one of the last students to arrive. I think that's Chase. Energetic too. Everyone seems to be out doing something this morning. Running, going to breakfast, but that one's a requirement. I wonder how early some of these people woke up to be this energetic. I know I certainly can't be this morning. Having all those boxes really wore me out. I'll never get tired of seeing that in the distance, though. It's amazing that they found this for a school. It's practically a castle. If not, it is. Who's that? I haven't met them either. Oh, it's Ivan. fancy meeting him here. He went 2 different directions and still ended up in the same spot.
Yes?
These are Lupe's flowers. Don't touch them. Professor Lupe Bertosa, this is her garden. If you didn't touch any of her flowers, did you?
No.
Are we finished then?
I assume we're doing a chore later then? I guess it makes more sense. We don't know how quickly these announcements are going to come up, and we don't know how long it's going to take.
Yes. Well, start with the main courtyard.
where?
Just start with the main courtyard, really. That's the main area. And, the farm as well. Those would be the main places.
Okay.
Is there a place we could procure some durable gloves for getting that done and over with?
What now? I just don't hang out with my team. I hang out with them during classes.
Upstairs?
And chores. Might as well meet some new faces in the morning.
Alright.
Yeah, why not?
Thank you. And thank you for
I mean, I did meet you.
We should be good to go then.
Right.
I don't like
That's important. That's very important.
staring at me. Staring at me.
Also important.
Like, that's so concerning.
Did you happen to be around Stella dorms last night?
No?
I see. Must have been my imagination. Or it was the other redhead from Terror Dorms. Excuse me. Regardless, I thought I saw someone too fast. Must be the wrong person.
Interesting.
You help carry anything over the table?
What was that about?
Byron, which one is Stella? Which one is Stella? I don't remember.
Stella's just like the one at the very end on the wall.
Okay. I think that was.
Not.
It's like a lame version of our colors.
Yeah, it is very, very lame. Very not cool. Definitely not as cool as us. We are the coolest. With our piss-colored uniforms. Yeah.
You said something about were you around Stella dorm last night?
And I wasn't.
Kind of looking in. I thought it was Grim's direction, but I had my face full of food.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. How do?
Okay.
I don't know.
This one is yours.
Maybe.
and
Oh, I
one
mean, there's
for
no
me.
proof. Nobody has any proof. Nobody has any proof.
I mean, you did just admit it.
I didn't. Or did I? I'm gaslighting you. I'm gaslighting you, Ivy. And you don't know what's true and what's not anymore. Your mind's all fucked up. You've got your head all scrambled now.
Finish eating
Because I'm
that
so.
before we have announcements and
Go talk
stuff.
to Mr.
Stuff your
Abraham
face
about
with
it.
something useful.
Don't tell me what to do, but also I'm quite hungry.
Seems a lot more emptier than usual. Seems like there's more people.
We got here a little earlier than we did yesterday. Maybe this is normal. We did do chores yesterday morning.
What did it look like?
Alright.
Pick up the weed around the maintenance and around the dorm. Good night,
Sorry to
everyone.
bother you. Ty.
Done so soon?
One of my teammates.
Ah.
He,
Well, listen, you gotta scoff it down, yeah?
I haven't seen him so far.
Not really, you can enjoy it.
Than you maybe had.
No! Listen, you gotta eat as quickly as you can. Because, see, the thing is, you don't know how quickly you gotta eat until something else is gonna happen, you know? You gotta be on your toes. You know what I'm saying, Arvian?
I was more or less preparing snacks and stuff for the team, and
Are you eating only
just-
an orange for breakfast?
that moment, and then feel like
I normally don't have that much
single-
for breakfast.
A singular orange. You're going
Too
to
much-
keel over and die.
Too much of a A big breakfast leads to a stomachache later on in the day.
Breakfast is the most
and-
important meal of the day, Ivian.
Well, if
You're
he's
gonna
hungry,
waste away into dust, skin and bones. You are.
if he's hungry later, he can just
That's
get
why I
something
have bigger
then.
lunches and dinners.
Doc, you can back me up on this. You know about nutrition and shit, right?
What? What
You
were
gotta
you
have
guys
a
talking
big
about?
breakfast.
You don't...
Ivian is only eating a single orange for breakfast, and I'm worried he's going to waste away.
I have a larger meal throughout the day.
This is my breakfast.
You disgust me.
No, it's similar
Can't
to
believe
somebody
this.
else I met this morning.
In all honesty,
It's like,
I can't
fuck your
believe
time,
this.
doctor.
Heathens. Heathens, all of you. Look at you.
Squad seems to be
Sarvyra, you're only eating an apple.
a little bit.
I'm small.
What's wrong with you?
I don't want to waste any of the food there. I can't finish those plates.
Okay, well then, yes,
well,
you are
it's already been
extremely
prepared,
small.
so
You are
it's
like
either going in your belly
minuscule.
or it's going on the floor. So try it if you want it. Otherwise, don't.
I'll try some of the main courses with you, if you want.
It's okay.
You don't have to eat so much, just to please Graham's needs.
Yes, everything you do should be so that I, for my benefit specifically,
More or less
all the time,
notified.
always.
They haven't seen anything, but
At all
Mr.
times.
Abraham's gonna go and take
Yes,
a look
Complete
when he
this is
can.
the truth.
Did you see the bulletin board for the...
You're getting it, Ivian. You're getting it.
Time alone. No.
We were actually focused on...
Where'd Spencer go?
We're supposed to organize the...
He left after I jokingly told him to leave, and now I feel maybe, like, maybe he took it seriously. I need to make sure he's being a bitch.
I told him to leave. Yep. Okay. He was staying there awkwardly. I didn't really want to, you know.
On the third floor, the name of... we didn't... there's a specific book on the third floor that he has to maintain its location. So basically not to move it around or anything. So when we get the time to work on it,
I hate you like a jar full of
I'll
flies.
take care of the third floor.
That's
I believe
fine.
it's Bartholomew's Guide
No,
to Siege
okay,
Mathematics.
My teammates, came to the main building garden.
Took me a second to remember it.
There we go. How did you get all these?
Instead, took
Oh,
my
I was hiding.
personal garden.
I graduated this morning. Just behind the basket. I hate
Oh.
it over again.
It's gone way for that.
Yeah.
Did something happen?
Just pass it back.
No, I'm just awkward.
Thank you.
You one awkward son of a bitch.
Yeah, sorry for
Ah.
I think it's also probably from the roach that was in the attic as well.
Probably.
Finished.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
had one of them right off the bat, but at least it's dealt with now.
Dealt with
You turn it for me,
in the
please.
instance that Dr. Falcor provided us was
Why are you on the table?
I like being tall. I should probably get off the table, shouldn't I?
All done?
Yes.
You should.
Well, guess what? No, I'm not doing it.
Oh, what now?
I have sat through the tyranny of being told to get off of tables for too long, and I'm taking a stand.
A lot of
if you want I can ask
You're crouching,
I think
but
after
okay.
announcements gets done, then
Just be aware they'll probably make you clean it later if you do that.
first,
So
and after that, some
just
Oh, I don't
fair
want
warning.
to. I do not want to. I don't want to clean
Wait.
shit.
I have also
I
to
want
black
cleaning
out
shit. No, no, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What do I look like? Some sort of person who
You
does
just want
things?
to do it
I don't do
first, or
things.
do
I don't do anything ever.
Are you breathing? That's doing something.
I feel like if we get the
You're
waves
walking?
done first, that might be better for all
That's
of
my
us.
secret to keep, Ivian. That's my secret to keep. Right?
Mm.
Don't tell anybody that I do things like breathe and walk, okay, Ivian? Or I'll slit your throat. That's what I'll do.
I don't think I have to tell anyone, but I'll. Yes, ma'am.
I'm not a man, but okay. Works for me.
Would you let me call you, I don't know. Would you want me to call you?
Mix would work. That's generally the accepted term. Yeah, you got it. Mix like a mixing bowl.
Are we having announcements today, or? Because I don't see any.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna hit the loo.
Interesting. He's adopted my vernacular. I think that means that he's imprinted on me and he thinks that I'm his parent or something. It's like a little duckling. I'm going to
Well,
see if he...
Target keeps remembering that we're the first students to actually
I'm
be
going to
here,
see
so
what he's actually up to.
I get the
'Cause I don't
feeling that they
believe in a second.
don't really have.
I think he's going to the
set
bathroom.
routine
Like
yet.
Well, Ivian, I can't very well trust that he's actually doing that, can I?
Do not have
Supposed to all come in here and have
I
breakfast
suppose
and
not, but
Always
ready
ready
for
for something
what
to
will
go
he?
wrong.
What would he be doing? What do you think he's doing?
I've been told both
don't
so
know.
far.
Something about that.
Something
That is true.
nefarious. No, I actually have no idea. He's always got some cogs turning in his head, and like, I can never see quite what he's thinking about, and it bothers me. I can usually read people quite well. Like you, Ivian, you're a spineless nitwit. But also just generally, the only spine that you have is spines of books. And Sarvyra,
Handicap is
you're cute, but you have a secret dark side.
to describe someone who might have difficulty
Me, I'm
with
just all around
some
just
tasks
the best.
based on more
Super
or less some
cool,
kind
super
of
sexy, and also
physical
extremely
or
talented in all
mind
things
thing.
that I attempt to do.
So you do things.
I would
Ivian,
probably guess as such.
I never claimed to be a smart man. I never even claimed to be a man, really.
I'm gonna go get something else to eat.
Aha! I knew it! I knew it! I told you, Sarvyra. He was waste away. He's going to waste away into skin and bones, and nobody believed me. Oh, but he actually went and got something else to eat. I was right. I was correct. I was correct.
That's not food. That's water.
Well, I was maybe half right, sort of
Yeah,
a little
I mean-
bit, not really.
It seems very useful and only natural. I mean, flight's one thing, that of which.
Close enough.
Well, it's the only thing that you only heard in fairy tales of people like me doing, so.
Oh, he's come back. He's returned.
Welcome back.
Fine, you won't believe what Grim thought you were doing.
What?
Something nefarious.
Oh, you followed me?
No,
She was about
not
to.
about it.
In
I thought
Hey.
Yeah.
Ish.
I don't think he's doing well, but I think you want to be.
Yeah, I was doing
Yeah.
what I was doing what Isaac was doing, but just in a different corner.
Ah,
in the library.
I see you say. I don't think I've ever known his name.
so that's...
Met him the other day.
Yeah, he never did tell me his name. Just I was around when Spencer threw pocket sand at his face, and he just kind of brushed it off. And I was like,
This is the exact reason why I always carry other rations on me, so.
But
If he does look like fainting, then we'll have something for him.
Does he have eyes?
Well, I at least saw one.
You just need some time to organize
I don't
I think
I
the
don't-
threat to the situation.
know what's up with
Anything
him.
is important.
Does he have
You
like
can try
a
asking him.
nose? And why would I do something as stupid as that, Ivian?
Because
You
you're
fucking
curious?
fool.
Uh.
Although that is actually a good point. I should ask him.
Let's go.
Go ask him right now.
Probably should.
I think we have to line up again.
Do we stand by the... Probably stand by
I got no clue what the rules are. I didn't hear.
Yes, no, come up close to the stadium here. We have,
I can just
it's
barely
a bit
hear.
hard to hear way in the back. So feel free to come up.
Can you come up to the edge of the stage?
Well, because
Wow, Byron ordering around the teachers. I like this. I like this.
I'm trying to listen.
Alright, well, hopefully you all can hear me then, because I'm not moving. We don't have too many announcements today. It's just going to be a continuation of classes. The classes will be rotating, however. So, let me list off who is with who. So, Team Umbra and Team Terra will be with Mr. Neller, sorry. Team Ignis, Team Aqua, and Team Stella will be with Miss Bellicosa. And Team
That
Ventus
means we have
and Team Lumen
a scary
will be,
one.
of course, with Mr. Takuya.
Okay.
Is everyone clear on where they're supposed to go?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. Now, if you haven't, of course, please check the boards to see who has what chores today. You're late.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. Just make sure it doesn't happen again.
In trouble.
Yes.
So, oh my goodness.
You're gonna
Just
get
to reiterate,
expelled.
Team Umbra will be with Mr. Frederick today for classes.
On a handful.
Again, aside from that, just make sure you check the notice board to see which teams have what chores today. And I expect you all to be on your best behavior. That understood?
Yep.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. You're all... Sorry. I made this mistake last time. You have 10 minutes before classes start. I'll ring the bell when they're about to begin, alright? Other than that, you're all dismissed.
Alright. Hugo.
I think we should get started with our chore before classes start.
I've been wearing this hat this entire
Shut-
time.
10 minutes is not enough time to do that.
Well, we
Hang on
can
a second, I have something very important to do because
I'll
I'm
follow your lead today.
Isaac, right?
I shouldn't have told her that.
I'm gonna hit my...
Well,
So, what should we do?
I have to lay though.
Well, the teleporter's that away, so let's head that away.
I see you guys while I'm starving.
So,
Your
should
lead.
we...
You called it.
Okay.
He doesn't have eyes, Ivan. I told
You
you.
don't have to be.
Well, I just
I
asked
asked
you
him
if
and
you
he
wanted
said
to
no.
know. Well, you wanted to help.
I did, and you told me, and he. Wait.
We're going to the training grounds when you want.
How do you see if you don't have eyes? Do you use echolocation? Do you have to scream at everybody?
Which crystal?
I believe purple is the is the infirmary.
Okay, you're going there?
Is it?
Yeah, let's do that one.
Directly to the arena. Okay.
Yep, let's do that one.
So,
Yeah, this is the infirmary.
10 minutes. Okay.
Well, that's
Training
the
grounds
easiest.
should
Look it up.
be right over there.
Over there.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Teleport glitch something.
Like a...
Should we wait or go? Well, we still have time.
Well, he knows where we're going, so I think we can get started.
Alright. I guess we'll just have to hurry back to a teleporter when time's almost up.
Right, the closest... Excuse me.
I'm I wonder what he's gonna have us do in class today. I got a little peek of what was happening with the other teams, but I don't know what they were up to.
The teacher for today, I believe he's the ex-assassin, the one everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, it should be interesting at least.
And I said we had to clean and
Wait, do they tell
sharpen
us
these?
how we're supposed to sharpen them?
Mm. Oh,
Alright, so what was it? Cleaning or something?
cleaning
Hey,
and
Byron,
sharpening.
Hey, Byron, by any chance do you have seen any, I guess, sharpening equipment?
Yes, on the other side of that wall.
I thought
wait, really?
we weren't allowed in the arena,
Yep.
though. Are we allowed
I
now?
think it was right on the, like, the little walkway around the arena.
Well, I think if the teacher catches us doing it, we can just tell him we're doing our job as responsible students.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Does make sense.
Huh. Never saw this before.
Man, these look very...
Let's just try to start, and then we'll probably have classes by then.
Alright.
Just to get the hang of it.
Do they come with instructions by any chance?
It's called Grinding Stone, Grinds Blade. And that's about it. That's all I know, anyway. Maybe Hugo or somebody like that knows more.
Well, you have a sword. Do you have any idea?
I generally ask people to do that. But...
I said we had to clean them too, right?
I think the idea is to just make it not dull. I don't know.
So yeah, maybe you can probably polish the axes, I think. I don't know. I've never really done something like this before.
I haven't either. That's what I'm looking
Grim
for.
is still missing. This is gonna take a while, just doing it as a few of us at a time. Let's go find Grim and get to class, because I have a feeling Grim is up to no good again.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit here get my stuff done. Okay?
Okay.
Next time we're here, I'll start polishing the axes. He's probably gonna get late, but I guess that's up to him.
Well, we do have the bell.
Yeah.
You remember which professor it was again?
I think it was the ex-assassin. That's what Ivian said. I don't remember his name.
It was some fancy name. Hey, what do we got? We got Bellicosa, Neller, and then plain old Abraham. RP card down. Byron's kind of bored of stealing things. He actually had a knife through the teleporter, just disappeared, but I'm kind of I'm probably gonna just not even deal with that. It's too annoying to deal with.
Watch, we'll show up and Grim's already at class.
Yeah. I guess look like the tardy ones.
I hope not.
They. It's they. I asked Grim, it's they.
Yes,
I gotta keep reminding myself.
that's the best you can do. Where were they headed off to anyway? Do you know?
So what?
I asked where they were headed off to anyway. Oh.
Because I don't usually have a plan. I improvise what I do.
Having fun.
Oh, I found Byron for you.
There he is. Byron,
Excellent.
good bastard.
Wait here. I told you to wait
What,
here
what?
and he'd
Yeah,
come
yeah,
find
yeah,
you.
yeah, okay, you were right. I was wrong there.
I
Byron,
told you when I have a plan, just listen to it.
what did you want from me?
We were going as a group to the Purple Crystal to do at least survey what the chore was, so we had a better idea, and at least get a
Yeah, you
couple
said
items
purple,
done.
and I went there, and then there was no one there, and I was very confused, and I felt like maybe I was being
Oh, so
crazy,
the
and I didn't
purple
appreciate it.
crystal's like the closest one to like where all the sharp things are.
Ah, right.
There's not one directly in front.
Well, see, now I feel a bit like I've been stupid. And maybe I have.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens
won't
to the
happen
best of
again.
us.
It does, as proof, because I am the best of us.
Go ahead,
And it did happen to me. What?
Oh, are you
The bell rang and I not
Oh.
hear it.
No, sorry, Sam.
No, not
Oh.
yet. Well,
There it is.
Well,
we should go inside.
I know I'm partially done.
Yes. The last remaining choice.
Alright.
Morning.
Well, Sarvyra, they have your desk again.
Yep.
You share a
What
desk.
the hell did Ivy? Where's Ivy?
I'm here.
Well, not my
Kiki,
problem if he
right?
wants to. Ah, there he is.
Yep.
Thought maybe if you were skipping class, well, that's not
can
right.
share
We're at the
desk
middle
now.
desk, and then there's another spot over near you.
I'm
when
so
you're
tall
ready.
anyways.
Oh yeah.
Good morning, students.
Yeah.
Honey.
Morning, sir.
Is everyone here in attendance?
My
we're all
squad's
missing.
accounted.
See. Well, for our secondary squad, where's your, wait, is everyone here? I apologize if
I
I'm
think
miscounting.
so.
I think I am miscounting. Alright. Sorry, it's been a long night for me. I was, scouring the grounds and all that. Anyway, so. Welcome to the Thief/Assassination class. My name is Professor Takia, as you all know. You can just call me Kai. It'll be fine. We're going to be studying today the art of stealth. Now, who here knows a little bit about stealth? Anyone?
Me. I do.
Alright, tell me what your definition of stealth is.
Stealth is when you can see what someone else is doing, but they can't see you. Yeah. Like
That's
this.
partially correct. You're not exactly wrong.
So I get
Stealth
partial
is more.
points.
Yes, you do get partial credit for that. But the actual terminology of stealth is that you can go through an area being completely and undeniably untraceable. Basically, it's like you were never there in the first place. However hard this may be, there is ways to develop your skills, talent, ingenuity, and other such methods to help you to achieve this standard of stealth that I bestow upon you. But I want to see, first of all, your ability to think and act on your own actions. So today, we're going to be taking a little bit of a field trip to the front courtyard. Everybody ready to move on?
Oh, what now?
Taking a little bit of a field trip to the front courtyard here.
On the courtyard. Thought you said something else.
What did you think?
Sorry, if you just follow me, then everything will be made clear.
What did you think? What did you think?
Okay.
Was it appropriate? Was it funny? Was it funny? Haha.
Not for you.
It's not. Right then. I try to be friends and you scorn me, you ignore me. Honestly, I feel a little bit hurt.
And internal magic, as well as books that specialize on the divine and occult.
Well,
Is this all of us?
I
No,
guess
this
I-
is...
it's a little bit of a drag.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I can see for the most part, most of you can follow orders correctly. Well done, well done. Sorry, that sounds a little cynical, but it is what it is. So, today, we will be playing a little bit of a game, but it also will tell me a little bit about your stealth skills.
Game, huh?
Basically, it'll be...
Military school?
Is there a reward?
Who knows? It'll be fun.
Do we have like
Or
Well,
talks.
Well,
No, you gotta think bigger than that. Like a trophy or something.
Or like
But
maybe you could get like a pet.
Oh, yeah, you could get your spider.
nice try. But we're not going to push our luck here.
I don't have.
Ugh.
Unfortunately. Yes, nice try, but no dice. It will just be for basically bragging rights at this point. Which one between one of you two squads is the better stealth?
I mean, I already bragged without the rights.
But can you back it up?
I think what Grim is saying is Grim already stealthily stole the bragging, so the rates don't matter.
Yes.
That's not how
that
it
is-
works, but
that's,
good.
that's,
Again,
no, that's
good try.
exactly how it works. That's what happened. That was, yes, I'm jumping on that. Byron, thank you for saving my heart.
Raise his hand.
Okay.
Chop.
Ah!
And now we're going to stop fooling around, or are we going to actually do this?
Yeah, okay.
We're going to play hide and seek.
More like thieves and gods is what I call it. Basically, I will have a team of thieves and a team of guards. Your mission will be to make your way through the center courtyard here, up the stairs, past the fountain, and to the top of the tower, where I will be waiting to give you an item. You will then return your way down this tower by any means you see necessary to return to this location. When you return to this location, then
Specifically
you will...
where?
This location.
Any of these
Right here.
stones?
Any
I think
of
he means the
these
courtyard in
stones?
specific.
Yes, just the courtyard specific.
Like here, like. Because,
Okay.
like,
Oh my god.
this is
We should have a
It
specific
doesn't
marker,
really
like...
matter. The point is the courtyard. Alright, students, I'm going to ask you to please focus without too many interjections. The analysis doesn't have to be super deep on it. Courtyard, here, is end of mission. Understand? Understand?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright. Now, who thinks they're more confident in their sneaking skills than the other team? Come on, speak up.
I do.
You think you're more confident?
Yes.
Alright. We'll see if you can match that medal. Alright.
My god, Grim.
You four. You're with me. Lumen. Stay right here.
At least they follow orders like that.
I'm not sure if you noticed, but I'm not exactly
Sarah?
the smallest target per se.
So, crouch down. Tell her.
No,
This.
it's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it.
Well,
You're definitely more unassuming than me with my bright-ass hair. And I snuck around the whole campus yesterday, and pretty much nobody saw me. Except for Falco, who I noticed sneaking around over there. I don't know what
maybe he's just collecting herbs for potions.
Or maybe collecting herbs for poison.
The only one to worry about is the bird. In this activity, it's just speed.
No.
And or a little bit of diversion.
Well,
No,
it does
stealth.
depend on, do we all need to be here, or do we have to just get the
It
item
wasn't
done?
detailed. It was only get thing from point A to point B.
But I did like the
I
idea
think
of
I could do that.
a diversion.
That's a good idea.
Well, we don't.
How about
we
the
don't.
three of you create a diversion and then I go and get the item?
Well, there's 5 of them, one of them being a master, like, ex-assassin.
I
So-
think he's gonna be
Yeah,
standing
but I
giving us the item, so I don't think he's a part of.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's not gonna be
so
on their team.
four-
That
four.
would be
Four
an
it is,
unfair
Well,
advantage.
I think we were nice and loud, so we're already the distraction. I think Sarvyra's the one in the corner who's hiding, so I think it only makes sense since he spooked me the other day.
You don't think I could be stealthy?
I'm not saying
Well,
you
no
can't.
offense,
I'm
but-
saying their suspicions are already aroused.
No, but that would mean
And
that
also,
they wouldn't suspect me of all people to be the one sneaking around.
I'm sure
Well,
we can
you
have
were-
it a go.
a little, loud.
I'm assuming we'll have a couple chances, but
Yes, I am.
we'll give
And-
Grim the second go round.
I don't know.
I suppose I can concede to that. What do you think? Do you think I'm incompetent, Ivian? Go on, speak
just
up. If
think-
you do think I'm incompetent, say so. Plainly.
I just think that you are what they will assume will go for the object first. We make them. I'm saying we make them distracted and make them overconfident in their actions. They'll expect
So,
you,
Ivian,
but they
do
won't
you know
expect
all the floors in the building? Do you
more or
know,
less.
do you know how many ways there are to get to the front door from the library?
The front door. You could just step down from the balcony. I don't think that's a good idea.
No. The front door from that's theoretically one way, but not the way I would do it. But also there's at least 2 interior paths. There's one up through the side room and then it goes across the bridge. And there's another that comes down the staircase that everybody actually uses. Then you can actually jump from the interior balcony, which is a lot safer. Or you can figure out a way to get onto the roof and jump off. Getting on the roof is the easy part. Getting off without getting yourself killed is the hard part. But looking how there's woodwork over there that can be climbed and jumped to from the roof that's about half the height, any of us can probably make that jump. And also the half-height red roof over there could also probably be jumped. And then down to the higher wall that's on the outside there, and then that way you could get to the back side of the tree without being seen. And you can come up there,
You could
there,
also go
there,
around.
there.
There's also a back way you could go around. There's just down that way over here. There's like a secret. Well, not secret, but there's a doorway down that way that you go through that sort of leads into like a well. And that's much less noticeable than going through, say, the fucking roofs. I mean, people tend not to look
Or
up.
if you're able to somehow to jump into either the water areas, provided they're deep enough.
Do you guys think we should go that extreme for a test?
No. Take the easy route first.
Well,
I'm simply waiting for
it's
the...
just a suggestion. What if we?
Did he say
Ivan.
which team is going first? Because I assume that they're trying to sneak here first, right? Because they took him in the
Right.
I
building.
think.
No, he
Well,
said
I
that
think
we
that
are.
since
He said to stay here, and that we're going to be the ones sneaking around first. That he'll be at the very
Should-
top.
should we wait for him or should we start?
Yeah, he
He
told
said
us
to
to
stay
wait.
here.
Well, Ivy, why don't you give it a go and see if you can sneak in and figure out what's going on?
Okay.
Ah, there you are. Oh, hello. How's it going?
Ha! I thought I heard somebody. I thought I saw somebody poking around over here.
Oh, I wasn't trying to
Who else got that?
Just taking a look at the herbs. There's no good place to sit except maybe here.
This is chaos. I'll be fine. It's just a test. Picking has to go first for this mission. Grim is confident. I am not. Not in the stealth division.
Sitting here?
Byron, what are you talking about? Byron,
What are you
What are you talking
What are you
about?
talking?
you were like, you're welcome. What are you talking about? What does that mean?
No, I said, you said, well, that's a riveting talk, and I said, you are welcome.
No, I said this is absolutely not a riveting topic to be talking about. That's what I said. You didn't hear me because you don't listen.
No.
to me.
It's called sarcasm.
Yes. Ah, no, actually, I didn't catch that sarcasm. Well, I look like a right fool, so I'm just going to.
Do you see anything over there?
No, just Kiki at the stairwell.
Well, I think herbs
I'm not really sure what they're doing.
are very useful.
Oh,
Hello?
Well, practice studies.
hey, Kiki, did
a little bit, I'm sure.
did Mr. Kai say we could start now?
No, I was just curious what you guys were doing. I got bored.
Well, we're waiting. Why? Any
Did the
heads up?
doctor just say you guys are prepping, or that he's ready?
No, I just came out of here just to see what you guys were doing. I got bored. The others went.
Oh, is he
You left,
monologuing?
My test.
You just left.
What
I
is?
mean, the parents would just go. I mean, I am.
What is he up
the
to?
first floor. He's explaining the rest of the rules for the other team, so I got to.
He's calling for you. Kiki.
Kiki.
He's calling for you.
Hello.
Come on. Look at that handy window just at the right height.
Interesting.
If you want, that could possibly make a good jumping point, but
I am not sure if we should be jumping out of any windows.
Well, like I said, let's take the easy
I agree with Sarvyra for now.
first.
Listen, broken ankles, good grades. I think that's equivalent exchange.
Well, Grim, you might be able to make it, seeming a bit more athletic in the jumping department, but...
I mean,
I
you could
think
just
so.
jump to the wood for him and kind of climb your way down.
Yeah,
think
so
that's
you're
a good
already talking
idea.
strategy.
How goes it?
It goes well. I'm glad you're all talking strategy already. Well, it seems like you have the idea of the lesson. Though, there are a couple ways that you can take this. Obviously, you use better judgment when deciding your direction, but you have a couple of tools at your disposal. Knowing that there are guards in the building, you have the ability to knock them out. You must touch them on their shoulder and say knock out directly, where they will put up their hand and be silent. Understand?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Your job, again, is to go all the way through these stairs, up, past the fountain, where the library is, and try to get to the tower. The top. Okay. where I will give you an item and you will have to proceed back downward. And should you get to the courtyard without being found, you win the challenge.
Just get to the courtyard with the item, or get without being followed?
Well, that meaning if you get caught by the guard, the game is over.
As in all of us, or just one?
One of you has all. If one of you gets caught, challenge is over.
Alright.
You understand the rules?
The tower, you said?
Yes.
Like the tallest tower, like the Lord's Tower on the top?
Yes, past the
That one.
library, past the fountain, up that way. Up the stairs.
Okay, just double checking.
That's fair. I want you to know the directions and how to do it. You have any number of ways to do it. Obviously, use better judgment, but yes, this will be your mission. Now, when I go through these doors, you may begin. Everybody heard this?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Are you at the very top of the tower, or just one of the top levels?
I am at the top of the tower.
Okay.
Alright. When I go through the doors, you may begin.
Right.
Alright, that makes it slightly more complicating.
I don't think there's a way back there.
Well, we'll find out soon enough.
Okay, so to my knowledge, it's the only way in and out, and there could just be all the guards just hiding behind the doors.
True.
It's the only way out. Or, sorry, it's the only way in. It's not the only way out.
Well,
Welcome
then
back.
how would you suggest us getting in?
I was
if
running
it's-
on
goes
the
the Grim.
actual thing.
Yeah, there's no.
Scouting out. Can't just go
So-
in through the front doors.
There could just be all 5 guards just waiting there.
Well, how about this? Let's go take a stroll around the map. And, like, literally walk around the entire map. And they will get antsy. And then we'll attempt.
Are we allowed to do that?
He didn't say no.
You're
Maybe
right.
say yes. Either.
Grim. Hey, Grim. Grim.
What?
Grim, we're gonna take a walk around the map. And then we're gonna start.
By map, you mean islands.
Yep, we're gonna go all the way up to the dorm, see if we can walk our way back somewhere back that way, and just take our good old time.
He thinks they're gonna start getting impatient or whatever.
What now?
Oh, they're gone again.
Oh, Grim. Oh well.
Let me go check something real quick.
Okay. Just meet up. What now?
She's elsewhere. She's just
They's
still
elsewhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should still not take the entire route. Maybe we should just stop at the dorms and then
Well, if I
teleport back.
recall, over by the ship, there's another teleporter.
Okay. So while we're walking, do you think we should talk strategy?
Probably.
If you want to.
Well, I think that would probably be beneficial.
Go for it.
Well, not me, but as a topic.
Well, if you have thoughts, say them.
That's why I asked.
Well, I'm thinking now that it's the first one to actually get caught is game. Like, the way he first phrased it was, if you get the thing from point A to point B, it doesn't matter, you win, right? So you can use any number of diversions, and you can, since it's only a game of capture the mouse, essentially, you know, we can split up and you use diversions and stuff, but since it's literally you better not get caught, I'm not sure if he means, like, if all of us get caught, then it's just done, or if it's only one. I think he was very specific about just one. And because of how the library's set up, is there's very few ways to get to it, and then there's even fewer ways to go up inside of it.
There is a way to skip the first floor entirely and just go straight to the seconds.
Right, but you don't have a lot of options, unfortunately. The main idea is that either you whack them politely and make them be quiet, but if you don't know where they're looking, then it's kind of hard to know where to sneak up.
Yeah.
Or you just rush and hope they can't catch you.
Well, I think
which is high risk, high reward.
I think maybe we should use the alternate route to our advantage, the one that connects to the library and goes all the way down to the main area. If you guys know what I mean. Maybe we can have one of us like peek out and.
I guess we'll head towards the dorms and just take that. And just magically reappear. So what do we gotta do? We gotta all stay alive, so to speak.
Mhm.
We gotta either create a diversion or bonk people. So I'm thinking the long way through the, immediately take a left through the door and take the long way. Oh no, you still gotta go up the stairs before you start taking the long way to the library.
Yeah.
But from that vantage point, we can at least see somewhat of where they're stationed. And hopefully I can bonk a person or two on that way.
Mhm.
And then once we get to the library, because it's so close quarters, he didn't say their backs had to be turned to us, right, when we bonk them. So we can just run up to them and bonk them pretty much, as long as they don't react too fast, right?
Yeah.
So what is it? We just have to go say what was the magic word? It was
I think it was knockout.
Knockout?
Knockout. So we just gotta go knockout. Something like that, as fast as possible, whether we're behind or in front of them. Because he didn't give us any limitations.
You're right.
So if you're close to the front door, just run out. And if you're really in there, just go for a knockout, or try to have them go around in circles in the bottom of the main lobby area. Alright, so I'm thinking, Ivian, you wanna scout the main, go up the stairs immediately, right? Then take a hard right, and there's like that little area where you can sit. Take a hard right, take a look around, see if you see anybody, and try to knock them out, and then from there observe. I'm gonna go up the stairs, take a left, and try to go that way. Knock out anybody up to the bridge, and then observe. And wait a few seconds, and if Sarvyra, wait a few seconds, and whichever way makes less noise, go that way.
Well, don't forget, up the stairs to the left is that little garden of sorts with the
Right.
blooms.
If you go up the stairs, just the first flight, you're still inside. Then you make a left, and there's a room, and then you go up those stairs, and then that's the bridge across to the library. The second set of stairs is to go outside and where the brooms are. Right.
There's only one flight of stairs.
Oh, is it that you got to go all the way around and then? I'm trying to remember it in my head.
You have to go up the stairs. The first,
right
on the left.
and then you come back inside. Then you come back inside. Okay.
There's like 3 more flights, and then there's a library. Then you go in there. Then there's the hallway into
Okay,
the
so
other
you gotta
room.
try to knock it out. Try to delay by like 15-30 seconds. See which way is making more noise, and try to sprint through and get up to the top. Once you get up to the top, whatever you gotta do to make your way out. We're just gonna try to snowplow for you.
So you take the boom closet per se, and I'm gonna go take the main staircase.
Yeah, we're both going up the stairs, we're both going out around the right, and you're trying to scout going up the outside, and I'm trying to scout going up the inside. And we're just trying to knock out people as much as we can. And then if we run into trouble, we just escape, and then try to drag the people out with us, so that Sarvyra has a clear path. So either way, we're gonna either try to knock out or just make people follow us, essentially.
So, when you want me to wait, do you want me to wait outside or do you want me to wait inside by the staircase?
You can wait inside so you can hear what's going on.
Okay.
A little bit easier.
But find a good place to lay low so they don't spot you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Kind of like right on the other side of the
behind a
staircase.
pillar or something.
Alright, you guys ready?
No, but
Hello, you, assumedly.
I know how to heal, so this one's probably going to be fairly easy.
I see.
Hello. No one just grabbed another plant.
Yeah.
Another one. Hey, come back here.
Go somewhere.
Oh. Kiki. The one who said they had the indomitable stealth skills, eh?
Yeah. Rub it in.
Just a little bit. You said you were the stealth master.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I did say that.
Oh, I see.
Rubs the back of your head. It's alright. It's a learning experience. Welcome to learn.
Swats your hand away. Nope.
Ah.
I get it, okay? I get it. I fucked up. Whatever.
Well, try to do better on the next
Whatever.
one.
Yeah.
are we
But I will get it.
done? Or...
Keeping guard.
Oh. Not
Yeah,
yet. Not
I
yet.
believe so. I have no idea.
I would say time-wise, it shouldn't be time yet.
I don't believe so.
Well, their rotation for this round is done. We'll be rotating the teams. So, I
I'm
need
just making sure there's no stragglers.
Well, we need Ventus and Lumen to regather,
So,
and we will switch teams.
Fine. You were there.
I
You know how it went.
I believe you have everybody.
I'll go look for Byron, sir.
Yes, I was gonna say
why
there
not?
is one.
He went upstairs. I tried to call him, but he didn't listen to me.
I am merely
agree with him.
Yes, we have been dismissed.
Oh, I'm trying to find the rest
What
of this.
happened?
We still need to find Byron. Everyone who's waiting, gather in the courtyard.
Apologies for interrupting. Carry on.
Is everything okay?
Think so?
All right.
Look that I found
Just
man.
walk around making sure there's no stragglers.
Good job.
It was an admirable effort.
Effort really doesn't mean anything if you don't actually accomplish what you set out to do.
Oh, too. Well, we all
Yes,
have to
in
learn.
some
I'll
perspectives.
probably get caught next round too, and not very sneaky. More of speedy type.
I believe in you.
George is more of the, I mean... Flower.
Nothing to say?
Good to see you again.
That's it. Really? You're not going to rub it in?
Why would I?
Because I fucked up. That's why.
True, but you did try a tactful move. I did see you scurrying across the rooftops. Would have worked if we didn't have open roofing areas.
Actually, I found Grin by luck.
Right.
I heard the doctor talking, and so I looked that way, and Grin just happened to be there. So it was just
Yes.
bad luck.
Just remember the one key rule, everyone. If one of you gets caught, all of you get caught. It's not a section of who in the specific, but it's more that you work as a team and get there together. Or, if you can trust one individual, to send them forward. Alright, well,
Is a mistake.
now we're going to do the flip.
That was all.
Ventus, it's your turn. Boomin, you're with me. Let's go. Excuse me, Abraham.
Excuse me, say.
So, Grim, did you learn anything? Because it is a class.
Don't fucking... Just don't be a prick, okay? Okay?
I mean,
Just
Brian, we
don't.
should have waited for Grim before we headed out
Uh,
for the walk.
No, we did, and Grim was following. Grim turned around.
Do you think we should have
I
headed
did,
back?
because you were wasting time.
That was the point.
It was a stupid point. It was a stupid plan. It was a stupid plan, and it wouldn't have
Hold
worked,
on.
and honestly...
Well, we can
Hold
argue
on,
about it
hold
later.
on.
We've got more to do.
Yes, well, not every brilliant strategy works on the first try. There's a little bit of stipulations here and there where some things work and some things don't. You have to know what your team synergy is and thus proceed from there. But I digress. Let's go over the rules for the guards.
Not much team synergy when nobody listens to you.
Hmm.
That's fine, I'm used to nobody listening to me.
Well, if you're going to have that attitude, it's going to be really hard to convince people.
Whatever.
Alright, well, we'll move on with this. Guards, it's your turn. So, let's stipulate the rules for the guards. Guards, you will be circling and doing a patrol around every floor. One of you will circle around every floor, moving from point to point by counting 5 seconds. The rule is stated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, move. In between a 5 to 7 count, you can change your count as need be. Your job as guards is to spot the thieves. When you spot a thief, visually, you have to see them. You will say 1, 2, 3, thief. That is the rules of the game. If you could count 1, 2, 3 thief before the thief can stop you by saying knockout and touching you, then you win. If they knock you out, then they continue to climb the floors until they get to the tower where I will be stationed, as you've been told before. You may react to sounds, but you can only call out the thieves if you see them. Use this to your advantage. Any questions?
Nope. Do we all have to patrol all floors, or can we just split them up between individual?
questions.
Well, that's a good question. One person will be patrolling one floor each, where I will section the floors for you and tell you your patrol routes. You can take them as need be. How's that sound? Clarification good?
Good, sir. Yes, sir.
Any other questions?
Nope.
Well, I'll assume by the one nope and silence that we are good to go. All right. Who will take floor 1?
What is technically floor 1 according to you?
Here will be this hallway and the garden here.
Grim. I think you got this one. This one's got your name on it.
Why?
You'll enjoy it.
Okay.
A little bit of a note for the guards, too. Here's where things get interesting. You, while I give you a designated route, may switch your patrol route on this floor as per se. Say, like, the garden here, that section there. You may change the routes. I tell you the original command, but this is a little bit more interesting, as this will give a little bit more variety. Make it harder for you to be spotted and taken down. So, this floor is yours. Alright?
Alright.
Well, here's your payback. Show them that they're not as great a thieves as they think they are. Alright, everyone else.
If it was me, I would stay at the end of long areas and transition between them. So, like, being able to see a thief from down there is really cool because they can't see you yet, but yet you can see them all the way to the end of here.
Don't forget about it like you did our team, sir.
So between those two
Sorry to
spots,
speak
try
out of
not to
line.
stay in this particular
That's
spot.
fine, but haven't I done that?
You have a lot of distance to see them, so that makes it easier to
No,
count down.
last time when you forgot to inform us to start.
Bang on.
Oh, I apologize. No, I will inform them.
Good.
Also, have you seen Professor Belcosa? I wanted to speak with her before I wanted to speak with her before we started.
I did see her talking with Falcor in the courtyard for a bit, but I think she went into the main building. Remember, she does have a class going on, so the classroom would probably be your best bet.
We just got out of her class.
Ah, yes, that's right. You were in our class today. That's right. Well, have a look around the courtyard. Maybe go to Falcor's med bay since he was there before. That's his office. Maybe they're there. If I see them, though, I'll tell them to look for you.
Alright, thank you, sir.
Alright. Alright, you two. I apologize for the pause. Where's, Byron?
Right.
Oh! You are a sneaky one, aren't you?
I never said anything.
And you get how it works. Good on you. Alright, 4-2.
Anybody
I can
want
take
it?
this one.
Cool. Same sort of advice I gave to Grim. Stick to long open areas and transition between them. Try not to stay in the middle parts.
Alright, 4-3.
It doesn't matter. If you want to go up and watch the view, I'll stay down here.
Doesn't matter to me either.
Alright, I'll stick around the pond.
Alright, and then you can follow me.
Are those stairs part of this level?
We'll say right to the bottom stair.
Because I can cross to the other side through the library, but is that technically the higher level?
Yes, this is the higher level.
Alright, cool.
Alright. Sorry about that. Let's get you positioned. The library floor here is all yours.
Alright.
Alright. When I leave here, going through the doors, start your patrols, alright? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hello? I'm going to start leading them up, so
1, 2,
prepare your routes
3,
and prepare
4,
for them.
5.
Yep.
Now you're using those windows. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope I'm doing this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
heat up on the bed?
I think so. Yeah, they work.
Let's see. Everything else in here seems fine. Everything else is just fine the way it is. This is not good. Where are they? Looks up there. No. Where could it be? Missing book. That's not good.
One,
Jesus
two,
Christ.
three.
Sarvyra.
Hmm?
I'm not sure. We may have lost Grim, and I haven't seen Ivy in a little bit. Never mind, I see Ivy.
Okay.
None of them look like the books we need.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
Luck as of yet. I haven't seen
1, 2,
my teammate around either anywhere.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't know where that book's been placed.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I am back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's distracting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just the
1,
world
2,
and
3, 4,
geometry,
5.
geology, maps and areas and
1, 2,
continents and
3,
stuff.
4, 5.
Geography, that's the word.
1,
There's
2,
6 of them all gone
3,
from this section.
4, 5.
I put it up to the stop chat.
Oh.
Stop this thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm gonna head up to the third floor. I want to make sure that the book in question that Mr. Vetanello was looking for. And it's Alizard's mathematics procedure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
Go for it.
Is
So
what it's
that's
called.
so far we
That's what
got
I'm looking
6
for.
missing. I guess we have to report this to someone.
6 missing. I would say Professor Nail would be the first person to refer to.
Okay, well, you can go talk to him because I ain't about to tell him we got 6 books missing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, but I did tell one of the I did tell Professor Belzoza the other day that I was
2, 3, 4,
thinking that
5.
a book might have been missing when we were
1,
on duty,
2,
but
3,
they didn't
4,
have time to
5.
look into it, so you should check up with her. Maybe
2,
she
3,
has
4,
some more
5.
clues by now.
4,
I'd rather go
Alright,
to her than
we'll
to
do that
Noah,
as well.
to be fair.
1, 2, 3, thief.
What? What?
1, 2, 3,
Oh,
thief.
right, you were
No,
six
we were
and
already hot. We were looking for the professor.
so
Oh, he's probably up on
we
the
have
third floor.
he was
He's up here.
and everyone took turns.
Yeah,
being
Sarvyra
guards
has
and
Boss man, the mission is
we stayed
done.
around the entire time.
Oh.
And
Alright then, let's regroup.
and got caught.
Everybody to the courtyard.
Oh.
There, the professor is
Also, the
notified.
professor forgot about us.
He did.
Courtyard.
We're good.
No,
Well,
it was rigged. The entire thing was
It
rigged
was an
against us. It didn't
accident. It was an accident.
Sorry, sir.
You didn't get knocked out, did you?
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, that's okay. They caught you in the transition?
Yes.
Ah, well. Yeah, so Ivian, what I was trying to tell you earlier is, if the professor hadn't explained a couple rules before we actually started, actually would have won anyway the first time, even though Grim got caught, which is what I was hoping would happen. The less we explain in these sneaky scenarios, the more implicit rules we get to bend. Right? That's how sneaking works.
Those are called. Yeah, that's why people make specific rules so things like that don't happen.
And that's why you don't ask in this situation.
Alright. Well, after all that training and games and playing, what did you all think?
Well, that's fun. We managed to
Harder
get to
than
the
it
first
looks.
floor at least.
Mm-hmm. The number one caveat to sneaking, always harder than it looks.
We forgot
And
about
yet-
the bridge, so...
Yes. Another point to make. Sometimes it's better to think out the box. I gave you direct directions to the top. I did not tell you how to get there. And before you make the argument, I have a feeling somebody will say, that's not fair, that's not what you told us. Not every plan always goes in accordance. Just because I tell you the rules doesn't mean that you shouldn't look to other ways to get to the end result. Keep that in mind for your future ventures. But yes, welcome to my world. Welcome to being in the shoes of a thief.
I
Now,
like it.
I don't blame you. It's not exactly the most luxurious of careers.
Well, that's fun.
Yes, well, unless we have any questions, any specifics to ask me, maybe a little bit more about strategy and such, I believe the lesson will be complete for the day.
Alright. Thank you.
Any questions? Any concerns?
No.
Less rules, the better.
Sometimes. Good insight on that.
You didn't tell us how we were to get caught, so I didn't get caught.
No, I did tell you how you got caught. If one of you got caught, everyone gets caught.
No, you only told us after we were up there. When it was our turn to be thieves, you never told us the 1, 2, 3
He
thief
did
thing.
actually. He
I
did
did.
actually.
Was I just not listening? Well, at least I have good ears.
I have 4 ears. I have to hear everything.
Nice try. Almost tried manipulation. I'll give you that one, but I remember.
Not really a question about stealth, but is it okay if we I guess parry in the training ground with your permission? You've been asking me to do that for a few days now.
Well, I'll have to review a couple things, but do you think you could hold on to that statement for a minute?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Well, we gotta go sharpen all the blades over there anyway, so we'll meet you there.
Alright. I'll take a look into it.
Did you hear something?
Sir, was there anything that we needed to check? I need to check the orange juice myself. How about any of you guys?
If you want to stop
No,
there before we go,
Water?
Something strange.
then that's up to you.
Okay.
Maybe a type of bird.
Well, I'm gonna hit the OJ and then I'll meet everybody over there momentarily.
Alright.
Wait, I'm just gonna teleport over there real quick. So I'll get you guys there as well.
Unless you have any questions for me, but specifically, you are all dismissed to do your chores and such what. Good job today.
Very well. Have a good day, boss man.
You too, sir. You too. Goodbye, Kiki.
didn't even know you were there.
Oh, sorry to sneak up on you. I guess this wasn't video rubbing off.
Seemed to be. Alright. Do these need polished or were they already done?
No, I finished those while you guys were out looking for Grim.
Alright.
A few... an hour ago, maybe?
I can actually put those back if you want me to. Where they came from.
Well, I was thinking maybe we should all leave them here so we don't accidentally polish them twice. If
okay.
you...
Yeah,
maybe
that
when
makes
we're done
sense.
with, like, that rack.
Hmm?
Yeah. Maybe when we're done with that rack in particular, we can put them back.
Alright.
And then move to the next one and...
Let me see.
What are you doing?
Grabbing supplies to polish them.
Huh. Okay. Just making sure.
Okay. We have to do each individual spike, but this rag covers quite a few of them. Okay, so set that there.
I'll do.
Hello.
Welcome back, Grim.
What are you doing?
Well, just sharpening the weapons.
You look like you're making a sculpture.
Well, we are too. It's called, The Best Thieves in Rosewood.
Needs more me. That's what it needs. Ah, there we go. Now it's really the best thieves in Rosewood. Yeah.
Yeah, if only we could
Yeah.
get a photo of that.
Wait, let me just stand back and... That's quite something. I'm
There we
quite
go.
proud of myself for that.
Perfect. Oh, we can make so many memes. Oh, the memes, lads. The memes.
A meme?
What's a meme? Is the chosen...
Don't worry about it, character bleed.
What?
It's just character bleed. Don't worry about it.
I haven't sharpened that axe quite yet, so
I know. That's what I'm going to do.
you sure?
If I can figure out how to rotate it correctly. Yes. As you can see, I am a professional.
At holding axes.
Yep, this is how you hold axes. I would know. Yep. This is how you do hold an axe. Yes.
Well, at least you know how to work a grindstone.
Yeah. Come on now.
Alright, just making sure. Let me go grab the other swords.
How's it going?
It's going. Sure.
I'll do.
I guess I better get started spinning, huh?
Mm-hmm. So, Byron. I have time.
He's looking very out of shape.
It's not very impressive.
I'll hold the swords steady for you.
Yeah, that'll be great.
I can just pick it up without cutting my arm off.
Or maybe you should cut your arm off. Oh, hey, careful. My God.
Sorry.
You're skewing me.
Hold it the other way. Have the long way out to the outside.
Yeah, maybe don't stab me in the thorax. Thank you. Thank you. God.
You're an insect?
Sorry.
You have a thorax?
Maybe. You figured it out. You figured out my secret. Alright,
Flip it.
You think you could show me how to clean this properly?
Yeah, it's really just... I set some materials down over on that box back there, but there should be an extra rag.
Right.
And you just shine it.
Right, I gotcha. I'm on this. I'm on it. I'm so on it. You don't even know how on it I am.
This one.
God, why would anybody need a sword that big? Shiny. Yeah, baby. Each side. We want it nice and evenly distributed.
Hi. Sorry if I startled you all. VR chat had an update. Please do not leave the instance. You will not be able to get back in.
Alright, thank you. Okay, she's gone.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ. I even need a... Ugh. Byron, your plan wouldn't have worked. You know that, right?
When the rules changed, so did the plan.
I mean, they didn't change, you just didn't listen.
Like I said, the rules changed.
They did not change, you just didn't know the rules.
I know they're not wrong.
I said the rules changed.
Oh my god.
I think we heard you the first time.
Grim apparently didn't.
Well, I heard you perfectly fine. I have 4 ears, my friend.
You have 4 ears?
Start on this one. Yeah. Two on the top and 2 on the side.
Oh. Didn't notice those.
Who's this?
Yeah.
Is that your friend from, Ignis?
What, Spencer? Maybe. This would be the place.
I think it was a team
we'll
too.
find him skulking around.
I didn't see green. I thought I saw either Umbra or Ignis colors. I could be wrong.
No. You're stupid.
That's how the unfair world works. You play your game, but I made the rules slightly differently than you expected. That's how it works.
What is your deal? What is your deal?
My deal. What is my deal? Ian, help me out here.
I guess.
What is my deal?
If you win, Grim has to pay you, I don't know, 1 month's tours for you?
Oh, I never said anything about that, but...
Well, what do you mean by deal?
Byron, just
Generally,
admit you were wrong. How hard is that?
Hey, Grim.
What?
When you split up from the rest of the group to go it solo and got caught, was that right or was that wrong?
Touche. But at least I can admit it.
This team is chaos. Sometimes good chaos, but not right now. It's a simple mistake. We're all here to learn. Don't know why it's such a big deal.
But you made your own. You're not playing by their rules, so to speak. As Grim would like to say.
Wow.
You get your advantages any way you can.
Good God, there's certainly a lot of things that need cleaning.
I mean, as Ivian saw, if you can sneak up on the teacher, I'm not sure if I'm learning stealth.
I just think that if you're going to define your victories by different rule sets than anyone else, then you'll always win because you'll always win by your own defined rules. But that doesn't mean that you actually
If you didn't want to win a trophy, but you instead wanted to win a giant coinage purse, and if you did win that trophy by the rules, did you actually win?
Well, you
I
did
don't know what you guys
win.
are talking about, but I think you did win.
Yeah, you just said like you won, you know.
But like
Where do these long swords go?
I think they can go anywhere on the empty racks, really.
Okay.
If you guys don't mind me, I think I'm gonna go take a quick reading break, grab a snack, bite to eat. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, if that's okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Thank you.
Grim. For me, winning is taking something that I got by buying it, whatever, and I'm selling it. And I need to live, so I need, some amount of markup, right? I need to charge a little bit more than I bought it for in order to, eat, sleep, that sort of thing. Right? And, so my winning condition is selling that sword, that knife, that whatever, right? At that rate, give or take. And you're a knight, needs a sword, you got a broken sword, you need a new one, right? Your winning condition is not going broke and getting a sword. Okay, those things can generally be mutually beneficial. They work together, but they're playing slightly different games, right? They got slightly different goals in mind. But the thing is, then there are other people like thieves who need to get something, need to get money, need to sleep, right? Just like everybody else. But they want to play their game with a different rule set. They want to make it so that if nobody noticed they got that thing without paying for it, it's still okay. The trader and the thief, they're playing slightly different games, but they're both getting their goals, right? So what you gotta do is not necessarily play the trader's game. You don't necessarily have to play the thief's game. You can play your own game. As long as you're going towards that thing that you were aiming for in the end. And if everybody around you can work with what you're doing and not throw you in the dungeon for it, then you're winning. Then you're winning, son.
What about the people that you have to... In order for something like that to work out, you need to steal from somebody. And when you steal from somebody...
if I steal from the merchant, the merchant still sold enough to live. The street rat who stole the sandwich from because they had 0 pennies. They're winning. Right, and in the game that you're trying to play doesn't make it so that all the people you're playing with and all their other games don't get too upset, right? You gotta learn how to fit that puzzle piece together into a big jigsaw. So it's not necessarily so much about the sneaking, so much about getting it your own way, but figuring out how you can get what you want and not necessarily get other people
Fuck
angry
over
about it.
everybody else.
Right, you can, but like in the long run, it's gonna come back to haunt you. What's the street rat gonna do? They don't have one of these fancy swords. They don't have one of these fancy arrows. Where are they gonna go eat if they can't catch a rat? Gotta grab an apple somewhere. Is the orchard gonna miss one apple that fell and it's a little mushy, but you grabbed it. It's yours. You didn't pay for it. It's a big deal. But if, I'm playing a game, you don't necessarily agree about the same stuff, but, you're not super gonna kill me over it, we can maybe get along. That's why... That's the art of the sneak. Because, like, as we... Something the professor didn't necessarily touch on today, but, like, he said it at the beginning. It's not being unseen. It's being unnoticed. Two beings are colliding and are bumping heads. Otherwise, the game gets really interesting. In a way that swords and your heads flying off usually become involved, and that's not very happy. I mean,
Well,
with
in any
Rift
case...
Beast, it's never very happy either way, but...
Oh, duh. In any case, I think we're basically done here. Just need to put things away.
Are they supposed to go?
I don't think it matters, just anywhere you see a spot, really. Is that all?
Honest.
Alrighty, are we still waiting for Ivian?
I don't know where he went off to.
Well, let's at least head out there on the stoop.
I don't know what I prefer more, sharpening weapons or checking the library for books. And both boring, one more dangerous. Coming out of training.
I'll tell you what, Byron. I am quite tired. I think I'm gonna turn in early.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Giving me some things to think about, though. You're an old one. You're an old one, you are.
How's it going, Isaac?
Hey, Mr. No Face. There he goes.
Alrighty then.
Right.
I'm gonna go check out a couple things over, right over there and see what's up. E-beans. He said hi the other day. Doesn't want to say hi today.
I think it's because I'm here. He doesn't like me.
I have no idea. I have no other
No idea.
plans.
What was the other day? What was the one professor? What did he call your background, race?
Vikey.
I didn't catch it. Vikey? Is that what is it? The one island that's not a lot of humans? That over from that away? Or am I getting my geographics wrong?
I think you must be confused. I do not know what you're talking about.
Ah. I must be confused. What does that mean anyway? Does Vikey have a special term like you know, some different languages like have like a word, like a name that'll mean like rosy sunset or something like that? Does Vikey mean anything in particular?
As far as I know, no. But who knows? Maybe ask another Vikey.
Well, I guess for me it means you have more magical potential than I do, I guess. I'm gonna check over here and make sure things are in order.
Alright. Right. What an eventful day. Maybe I should keep my camera off now. It seems to be lagging me a little bit. Could be the direction I'm looking in. Anyway. Oh, I'm sore. Moving boxes. Didn't think that was gonna take too much of a toll on me, but I guess I was wrong. It's getting like Did I hear something? Must be going crazy. I would take a stroll through the mountains, but I don't know if I'm allowed to be out here. Anyway, assuming most other students would be heading in, and there's Ventus. Half of Ventus, at least. Hope I can write a letter to my family soon. I'd love to tell them what's going on. Or at least that I'm okay. Maybe I'll get one back and find out how they're doing too. don't really want to go back inside, but I wonder if I can just grab a book, sit on the steps. Maybe not. Today was long. I'll just sit on the balcony for a bit. Instantly smoother. There's Byron. What?
Well, that student just ran by saying the teachers just held an emergency meeting, be ready, and now we're getting alarm bells.
I'm gonna get my lantern.
Yeah, do that. Grim, are you still up?
Grim went to bed. We need to
let me
get down
grab
there.
my sword out here.
Alright.
Meet by the tree in the center. Let's meet by the tree in the center here and see where everybody else is.
They seem to be teleporting
Let's
to
head
main
the
building.
teleporter. Actually.
Huh?
Hold up, let's grab these guys here.
Do you guys know what's going on?
So yeah.
No, we have
The
no
alarms
idea.
just went off.
Well, I'll let you know. We're having an emergency meeting. Please make your way to the main hall, and we will discuss it there.
Right, so.
I heard something about missing books earlier. By one of the...
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
I see. Well, do come forward. You could stand in a line, can you not? Right. Is there anyone yet still accounted for? Aqua, where is your team?
I was trying to find my teammate before this meeting was called, but the meeting was called before I could find them, sir.
I see. Very good. Well, here are the
Grim
remaining-
is flat out cold snoring. I couldn't wake Grim.
I see. Well, I will bear that in mind. Well, this has been an interesting little training exercise. Hopefully this shall be enough to get the general message across. The teleporters on the ground are set up so that if there is an emergency, you can respond quickly. It should not take anyone more than a minute to make their way to this room. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Excellent. Well, I am glad. Thankfully, now is not the most urgent of exercises. However, there may be very different circumstances in future. Well then, assembled students, if that is indeed what I am to be referring to you as, there has been something most troubling afoot. There are those amongst us who feel it suitable to live in anarchy. Such people steal, they lie, they kill without reason or larger objectives. If you are interested in pursuing such a life, one is driven to wonder what led you to enlisting in this institution. On the first day that we attended, a potion was stolen. It went missing from the apothecary. Such things are dangerous. Such things require training, require use. But if someone was trying to get their leg up, to give themselves a bit of a boost to impress others, then, whilst I do not agree with the sentiment, there are professors who believe perhaps that may be forgiven. However, this morning, and throughout the course of today, it has come to my attention that a knife has been removed from this very room and hidden away by a member of the subject body. Most curious following an arena exercise where we have all seen your weapons. I say with no uncertain terms that there is someone amongst you who does not have the best intentions for this academy. And you should be suitably wary. Further, it has come to my attention, though I have not personally validated the report, that people have been using the arena unsupervised. Interesting. When other professors are so readily available to see to it that your training efforts are optimized. In such an occasion, when there are those amongst us who feel that this way of living is suitable, we have no choice but to punish you all as a whole. If you do know anything about who may have stolen this weapon, or been training in the arena, then you are invited to come forwards tomorrow. For tonight, though, and for every night following until this is resolved, you will be sleeping outside, on the grass in the compound. The doors to your chambers will be locked. There will be no blankets or covers provided. You understand that it is in our utmost interests that to ensure your safety, no one is alone, and within a room where they may be snuck up on by a ne'er-do-well with a stolen weapon. So I do hope you enjoy morning dew on the grass. I will now be going to lock your rooms. Tomorrow, my office and ears will be open for anyone with any reports of misdoings. Thievery from this academy, which is training you, which is housing you, which is feeding you, and ensuring that some of you have something of a future, will not be tolerated. The person who has committed this act will be punished most harshly. You are dismissed. I hope you find the ground comfortable. Now get out of my sight! All of you,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can at least get some blankets?
No.
I've you.
God damn it. Man, there's a teleporter here.
Ivan. I suggest you go collect whatever things you have in your dorm quickly. Same Sarvyra. I've only got what I have on me. Another one.
Okay.
I suppose.
I'm sleeping outside is good, Dad.
This grass is cold and hard.
Are you alright out there?
I'm not alright.
So, before Ivan gets back, RP card down. I guess I gotta go talk to the mods and just say it accidentally fell into the table or something, or what the heck?
Probably. Thought you wouldn't have known about it anyway. It's okay. Okay. Uniform for tomorrow. Gave me a heart attack.
Mr. Neller can be something, can he?
Oh, for sure. Calling the alarm bell like
No,
that.
but I've always traveled late. This'll be nothing. We've got decent weather here.
Yeah. Well, in worst case scenario, if it does rain, there's a balcony. I wonder if we can sleep under. No, that won't work.
Oh, I'm sure we can snag that, or even outside the main building if we have to jump away for a little bit due to rain, or even the docks.
I don't know if we're not even allowed to go near the docks.
Hey, which tree do you like?
I suppose it doesn't matter, they're all the same.
I mean, we got the campfire by our dorm. Let's go check that out and see what people are chatting about over here. Oh, that, huh? I suppose we're not really being formally introduced. I'm Byron.
Byron. Oh, fuck.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. There's something. It looks like someone buried something. It's a little. Should we go tell the teachers, professors, anyone?
Probably. I mean, there's one.
Mr. Nelly. Mr. Nelly. Mr. Nelly. Mr. Nelly.
What's going on, Ivan?
Mr.
You lot in the central paddock. Come on. Get in
Mr. Nelly, please.
I am not
Nelly,
interested in what you have to say. Get in the center of the paddock now.
find over there?
It looks like someone buried something behind Lumen.
Talk to Abraham.
Get in the central paddock. There is no coating against the walls. There is just the ground.
Excuse me, Mr.
Square until the morning.
Mr. Adam. I think there's something hidden behind the Lumen house.
Do you know what we call in the line of duty people who go underneath people's backs and in order to disobey the orders that have been directly given to them?
It looks like there's something buried behind Lumen.
Severely punished. Well, then you may talk about it tomorrow morning. Get in your place and shut it.
Jim, don't worry about it. Alrighty. Time to spread out. I like the tree. This tree's mine.
I guess this will have to wait unless it was incredibly important.
We don't really have the privacy you wanted.
It's fine. We can talk about this in the morning. Or in the next time I have the chance to. But I do think well, you should be. But I was gonna show you something in my dorms to prove a point, but you know, locked. But
Sarvyra, look at all these people coming back late from the corner over there.
I think we all mean one of us. Well, I do.
Is that Aqua?
What about? I think one of you are around. Remember, if any were around me, please step up.
Might be Umbra. They were talking to the teachers earlier.
Eleanor going into the basement earlier this morning.
That's true. We were there. That's true.
Nope, that's Aqua.
Sorry,
It's Aqua. Nope, some Umbra too.
The thing is, I don't understand is, was something stolen down there? They said a book. I'd say right over here is good. Yeah, sounds like they're right. Stolen book. I don't know.
About a potion and a knife. There was a book, but wasn't it from the library or was it from the basement?
I don't know, but there.
Is that Yuki over there with the white hair and the tail coming in late?
Yeah.
We don't know what's down there. They said a potion, but they didn't tell us where the potion was. Exactly. For which could be potions down there. I mean, that's one thing. And also the fact that she was quite secretive about it.
I didn't pay much attention to it. I just went there and made a little bit of fun of her, but now that you mention it...
I'm gonna go take what was her name? The Umbra girl's talking to the teacher in there. I'm gonna get a little closer.
Though she is my partner in today's class. And I talked with her a little bit.
This is unfortunate. Did you happen to grab any of your things before we were sent out here? Are you okay?
Yeah, just like hurts a bit.
Did something happen?
Sorry to interrupt. I want to let you know I do appreciate you letting me know about whatever's back there, but
Of course, sir.
as Mr. Nello no doubt showed, you should not try to force it upon someone. If you need something, raise your hand and wait for one of us to come to you, okay? Very good.
I'm surprised Mr. Neller didn't let loose and just start giving us all a whooping right then and there. Must have
I
been.
can assure you, he was most definitely holding back. It is only your third day here, after all.
Okay, like on the third day.
Yes, it's been quite a...
It's not.
It's been quite an adventure already.
I'm sure he's had quite the impressive service wherever he's come from. He certainly doesn't put up with much.
Oh, I assure you, he absolutely has. That's exactly why you don't want to get on his bad side. Now, I'm gonna go check out whatever that pile is. I'm not gonna let you know what it is because that'll need to take
I understand.
confidential, but
I understand, sir.
I appreciate you letting me know that it's back there. All right.
What happened to your leg?
I just fell down a ladder. It's nothing permanent.
Where was the ladder?
In the library.
I see. No good bookworms. Well, we're gonna have to amputate. I got a sword. You got any sort of like cauterization we can use?
No.
Just.
So what I can do is I can.
Oh, you're gonna live? Oh, we
Yeah,
don't
we'll
have
be
to
fine.
amputate?
Press my back.
No, I didn't kill anything.
False alarm, Sarvyra. False alarm.
I might be able to do.
You're sighing an awful lot right now. You little.
I'm gonna try out this. Maybe
I don't know.
You're doing the potty dance. Why are you doing that? Just relax. We're outside. We're outside. We got great sky. This is my preferred mode of travel, if you ask me. Rather than just. You can sit down. We'll let you.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
where's Grim?
Grim's sound asleep.
So.
In the
RP card
Lumen
down.
house?
RP card down, I think, logged off.
I can at least provide a little bit of cover.
Well, she should get a good night's sleep anyway.
Yep. I'm sure the teachers will take care of Grim and carry her out here, carry they out here, whenever the time comes. Or maybe they just won't care.
I was just pointing it out.
I mean, luckily, if they're looking elsewhere for other things, Grim will just wake up in a comfy bed and break a window and get out. Or just unlock the door from the inside, like a normal person, rather than a thief. Hey, all the thief talking this, thief class that, and now we're... Ay. It's kind of hilarious if you think about it.
Something like that. Still unfortunate, but...
Yeah. Well, I guess Grim's the luckiest of us.
No, I'm perfectly comfortable.
You sure?
I'll be right back.
I'm pretty sure you produce
I'm from...
a lot of body warmth. Please. I'm cold.
Alright.
I did not touch that.
Alright.
I have no need to leave my hotel this night. But I will not be able to eat tomorrow.
Okay,
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. Yes, I'll be fine.
go ahead and do the library. Were you there for that? If you want to hold, on to. I thought I had like an.
Are we going to die?
I hope not.
You kinda doing that.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna fall asleep eventually.
I'm sorry, it's a stupid thing to ask.
Every time you say something, I get more worried about you. Are you sure you're okay?
I'll be fine. I'm not gonna die in my sleep.
Good. I didn't think you were going to.
I'll stop talking if it makes you feel better.
That's not... I'm just worried.
I'll be fine, Sophia. I just need a moment. I just need a thing.
You might have to if it's like really cold.
Well, yeah, obviously, if it's for survival, absolutely. I'd rather spoon with you than die.
I'm gonna hit the Halo early tonight.
Alright.
Okay?
Maybe we can at least think about how much to get them out with the thing. We'll just have to imagine in our
Tosses down
minds
a wooden box. Care
is
package. You
a
gave me that for you this
mountain,
morning.
and a large mountain,
Eat it if you want.
and a bridge,
It's granola,
and the
some
arches will be
chocolate,
on top.
other stuff.
And if we cross the bridge, will be attacked. So my idea of having some form of illusion magic to obscure their view might help bring them as close. What, for more specifics?
Yes,
I don't think she wants. I don't think she wants to hear anything we have to say
I
to her now.
Well, not now, obviously. You think I'm gonna go to him now? Jesus Christ, I might snap my neck off.
Hey, Hugo, how's it going?
Hey.
Finally found your big red buddy?
Yes, we did. You actually found him inside the building.
Oh, really? After all the places you're looking, he's where you're intending to go.
Yes, we literally turned around and he was there.
Alright, apparently your dragon buddy doesn't want me around. Solve the moose.
No, this is our cozy cocoon because it's cold.
Oh, I see.
Would you like to join our cozy cocoon?
No, that's okay. We booked it to our dorm as soon as they let out, so we grabbed whatever we could out of the dorm.
Very well.
Well, I thought it was already locked. Hey.
I didn't go in because I didn't want Professor
Locked now.
finding me in and yell at me again.
Well, yeah, it's definitely locked. It's definitely locked now. Let's put it that way. Because when the alarm rang, we were in our dorm. Then we ran to the teleporter, got there, and then he said,
Is everything okay?
You want to come,
I guess that was a good plan. He was berating me.
Well, I didn't even really plan it. It was like,
I'm sorry.
we knew it was unlocked.
There's nothing to apologize for.
if you want, you can come sit with us. If that helps.
That's okay. That's alright. I'm sorry.
Please don't apologize. We were just worried.
It's been through enough.
It's been through a lot. Yeah, I know what I do.
Maybe just gently, so I don't break my own hand.
Be gentle with that, Hugo.
Hmm?
Be gentle with that, Hugo. You could break someone's arm. This is how Father sleeps.
Is that true, your friend?
With 3 people in his wings?
Apparently I'm not worth talking.
Outside in the grass?
Alrighty. I'll leave you be.
He works for me, doesn't he?
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's understood.
Probably.
People need
What his
holidays.
day-to-day life is.
I understand.
Oh, it's probably
You're
hard.
not Kiki. Well, Kiki. You've got all
But
the players.
I wonder if he also makes a cocoon with his buddies.
They're
The
all
cocoon
yours.
of friendship.
They can
Ask him
live
next time I see him, which might be a while, because, well, I'm here
I
and
hope you get to see him.
he's out.
And I hope you do ask.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good.
I'm
sure
Really don't know what he's on about.
But if you find
It's
anyone,
making me really worried.
Unfortunately,
I don't want to push his
mother comes
limit,
to
but
visit him while he's out somewhere. Her father still says that she was
concerning he looks so alone.
Make sure you're in there for breakfast first.
But better to answer
A little bit of
Mr.
cold
Well,
water.
not use them, but excuse me.
Would you like me to
Well, how
move
do
my
you use
wings
them?
out of the way?
I mean, do you feel like I'm pretty cozy? But
Yeah, it's kind of warm. If I let this out, what if it's gonna
dissipate. But still, I want to ask him about more specifics. Are the archers
Maybe to
inside
distract
or
him, it's a good
outside
idea.
of the dragon? Because in the beginning he said they laid land or whatever the expression is. They were on land, and then the other thing is where he said the little bridge in the name of the water body that are put off, and it does make sense. But then at the same time he said that
What song we got over here?
our ballistas wouldn't have range for them, and obviously if they were where you said it, they would have range for them. So they need to be up the
Nothing, I was just...
Unless he meant that there was a ground force that had taken camp in those little mountain samples inside of the school grounds, and then there was another
That
group of
worked
archers
better than I thought it was going to.
of the mountain. But that's the only way I can think that
It's not too bad.
I want to ask him a bit more about that.
I hope he's okay.
So do I.
Not everything.
Who?
Exactly this. Just are they in or out?
I don't know his name. He was on Ventus.
Oh. Did I miss him?
He's sleeping. Over there.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of sleeping, I'm gonna go get some rest too.
Alright.
Alright.
Try to sleep well. In the grass.
I might be able to fit Kiki because
she's tremendously small. And there's like this giant area here.
Kiki, you have wings. Maybe you could make another one of.
Not even.
You could make.
No, wait. Your wings are like what, this big. That's it. You got little chicken legs though.
Yeah, I can probably fit one more person in. Yeah, or maybe two Kikis.
We can put everyone.
I waited him out, didn't I?
Do you guys need sugar cookies
Do
or
what now?
anything? I was able to smuggle some out.
I picked the guy out, didn't I?
Care package.
With my awful singing.
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, I'm so hungry. Please give me.
Well, I hope not.
Just pass around the boxes. So you got the open
My
see what's
father used to
inside.
sing that to me when I couldn't sleep when I was younger.
There you go. Here, you want some food, Jace? You want a nice snack?
It's always good to have a nice memory to lean back on. Heard, what was it, some of the students saying the magic teacher was talking about something, feeling something, so I'm sure it's helpful, not just keeping yourself sane, but keeping yourself protected. I don't know, I forget all the things.
It is quite good now.
That actually might be useful to people.
I'm gonna be worrying about him all night. I don't even know his name. He's crying pretty hard.
I'm just waiting until I can actually.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting until I can actually get access to the kitchen. Then we can get some real work done.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
He'll be okay.
To try and run out of your actual.
What's up?
I just want to let you know, you guys might get in trouble for having the blankets. The punishment is no blankets, no fire, sleeping on the grass with no protection.
What blankets?
Well, I might have stuck a blanket behind the tree over there. Maybe just in case, Grim.
Honestly, I think Grim might be in more trouble for not showing up to the meeting at all.
I tried to kick Grim out of the bed, but...
Alright, Kiki is beginning the construction. Prepare yourself.
Either way, I'm probably gonna get in trouble for the makeshift beds that I made, so...
You're getting in trouble for leaves.
Most likely.
Yeah, I doubt it. We've got Doctor. We've got Doctor over there whose job is to make sure we don't die. And then we've got the magic teacher who... You had a class with her, didn't you?
She's the one that told me that we gotta make sure that none of those are allowed. I even asked her specifically if using the natural surroundings to make ourselves more comfortable. She told us that
we're gonna lean against the tree, and a teacher's not gonna stop me.
Wing flesh somewhere in there.
I don't think they do. Like maybe in the center, but
I'm talking about the mattress and comfort part of it.
Well, nevertheless, see you on the ship indentured labor tomorrow.
Ida, half of your mistakes are just asking if it's okay. Ask them what's not okay, and go from there. Oftentimes you'll find they actually left you a good allowance in between the lines. Maybe then you can keep your leaves.
Regardless, this is a military academy, and there are rules to be followed, so...
It's a military academy, and we haven't even gotten whipped yet. If we were gonna punish all of us, we would have gotten something extra.
To punch, say,
I don't think that's gonna help.
About
It's not gonna help you.
Maybe like.
But yeah, I'm trying to. But just Ida.
Yeah, but
that's
now
what you can't do.
Yeah, the one
And,
where,
what is the?
And that one over
I'm drawing a blank. I was gonna think of some saying I had in the back of my head, but I can't recall.
Well, it depends on where it hit.
That's my advice.
Bones would shatter, very likely. Probably a concussion if it was in the head. And depending on the impact,
Take it or leave it.
Instant death.
I'll take it into account. Either way, I just be careful with the blanket, either way.
Yeah, it's over there in case Grim appears. I wouldn't want to be that obvious when we literally have at least 3 teachers standing over us. But I also don't want anybody to freeze to death.
You two,
if they're a little
I need to depend on you again.
smaller than the average bear.
Just remind me about you punching a giant bird.
What is it? There's like some sort of potion that's supposed to help you with nonsense like freezing to death? I don't recall these things.
I don't know, I didn't want to punch the
I'm sure the doctor will be around to administer it if need be.
Don't worry, this made me hypothetically punch the head.
I'm gonna see
Not like
what...
they want to kill us in the first week.
I'm gonna check on them over there.
Stole your coin purse, punched your mother,
And your foot's doing okay still?
laughed at you and called you a bad person.
Good as have, eh?
Yeah, we'll go with that. You don't have to feel
I'll
bad.
just take it easy. I'll probably elevate it just a little bit just to keep the blood from constantly flowing to it.
Done. Okay.
I'll live. I'll live.
There.
Punch it with all my might.
And now I confirm it.
Hugo,
Yes.
they have bigger wings, but he has Yuki's birthday. He's using her tail as another coat, so you have another layer. Look at her fluffy.
Another goody two shoes. That one and Yuki.
They win in the warmth.
They're gonna lose when it comes to the professor's little test thing for stealing. They're gonna be like, what? We gotta steal? No, we're gonna stay outside over here.
And look, I can rest my head on Yuki's head because she has fluffy ears, and I have found a warm gem. So I win again.
They can nestle up against the edge.
Imagine if she just has a giant old man beard. That's why it's so warm.
That's not accurate.
That fort is
Well, it's all feathers, like a beard made out of feathers, a bird beard.
That sounds weird.
My grandmother has
Okay, I could cut down.
See?
I have to leave, but just say I thought I'm asleep. Okay.
You all mock.
Yeah,
see you around.
makes sense.
It's not
Okay.
common what
Crystals.
happens to
How many
stars.
crystals do you have, Team Terra, huh?
Pistols?
Yeah,
Right
crystals.
there.
Oh, well, we have more crystals thanks to Yuki, too, so. You're gonna have to deal with that fact, too.
I only see like 2.
Well, we're part of Team Terror, and we're sleeping on the ground.
So let's make bets here.
Part of Team Terra.
We've maybe had, how many times can you count we've seen the headmaster?
With our element.
Headmistress? Headmaster, I think it's headmaster.
Look around. What do you
The
see?
title that
Who's
she
there?
wanted.
Ventus is
You're
there.
inside our team.
My impression was timid.
Kind of cheating.
Say what?
I've only seen her
We
twice.
must get inside the earth.
My impression was timid, but I barely got any impression at all. On a scale from Abraham to Neller, where do you think the headmaster's gonna lie? When it comes to actually coming back in the middle of people sleeping in the outdoors and
That's horrible. That was horrible.
slit throats, or dish duty?
Okay, but
I don't know. She's hard to read. I want to give her a 5 just because I don't know.
if we join
Hmm.
forces, we will control the town.
Well, where do you think Bellicosa lands on that scale? I haven't really interacted with her too much, but I heard something about the feelings this, feelings that for focusing your magical abilities, which I know nothing about.
I definitely don't think she would be as... What's the word I'm looking for?
Nice as Abraham?
Yeah. But maybe not as harsh as Mr. Neller.
If you let us in the cocoon, we can join
Yeah.
forces and can make another cocoon.
I saw the doctor wandering around too. He seemed pretty aimless today.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. That never happened.
Even Grim was able to basically badmouth him to his face. Like, he either has no backbone, or he's literally just a pile of jello when it comes to insults bouncing off.
Could be. I mean, he is part of staff, so you never know. They're all kind of mysterious.
Got all of this warmth come in.
Yep. Well, I mean, some more or less.
Oh, of course.
As you know, I think we would all rank Neller on the top of the spookometer.
Oh, of course.
But you know, the more you learn about Neller, the even more sure you become of that spookometer reading.
Yeah, there's so many questions I have about him that I just can't answer.
But I don't know. Makes it all the more interesting to tag along for the ride.
That's why I was like,
And if we get to
Okay, then. I retract that statement.
actually use blades and understand them a little better along the way. For a defensive team, I think that'll be something. An accomplishment. Just hope whoever did this doesn't blow this all up for us learning from Mr. Neller, because that'll be it. Annoying.
Best alliance now. See, Google has the power of snake.
Man, what are we gonna do on our
I have wings.
excess downtime
I
the next
mean,
little bit? We're gonna count flowers and collect reeds of grass here.
I mean, I don't think we have
Make
to
ourselves
stay
little-
here. We just have to sleep here.
So you're telling me if I walked up right now, it'd be okay because I'm not about to go to bed?
No.
I think teachers have some thoughts otherwise.
Nighttime. We can stay here. Or we have to stay here.
Okay, so all we gotta do is we gotta have like a light spell up there. Just somebody shoot off a big light spell. Maybe I can go ask Kita to do that for me.
I don't know if that's how that works.
It is pretty warm.
Well, I mean, from what I understand, day is when we got a giant fireball, and night is when we don't. Unless they changed the rules recently.
School rules. No more sun.
Yeah. I mean, going back to what Grim was saying, like, the rules this, rules that, which rules are you playing by?
You know what? I'm gonna call him.
We had some difficult wins, and he's
I can't imagine what he ever would react to if I asked that.
Oh, hey. Probably get on you about it.
Imagine Goody Two Shoes trying to process this. It's like, but yeah, that's the rule, and yeah, that's how that normally works, right? Kind of, I think.
I mean, I don't know much about them, but it does sound like something they would say.
like anyone who's had to deal with situation.
From the
Well,
little
I have no
interaction
clue
I've
how
had.
Hida would react, but I'm just imagining like me, Hida, Goody Two Shoes. What's going on here? I throw a giant light spell, so it's cave, right? No, but it's not time for it yet. But yeah, but that's how day comes. It's like light, and they're like, now we can move around because it's light. It's like, huh, what?
More or less. I see what you're getting at, though.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Like Hugo, right? He's like ready to punch a brick wall and go through, like a giant Rambo boar.
It's okay, it's fine. I'm not seeing to. I was just
And then like Yuki's like, we got a little stuffed animal.
So.
Yep.
As we can.
Yeah.
Well, technically I don't really know much about Yuki's personality. I just know it's fluffy. Yuki's fluffy. So I'm really making a lot of assumptions here.
The grass is just getting so comfortable right now. Just put myself up against
Well, glad you're all well. Suppose I walk around and ask others.
Well, living in Southern Jerusalem makes me kind of used to this.
Well, living in A6 doesn't.
At all. It might not have occurred to you, but I don't.
My father used to have, well, not used, it's still there.
Oh, I did figure out a secret though. Not a big one, but a secret. So Kiki told me that where the pet spiders are. Apparently, there's more than one use for the basement.
Oh.
You just called them stuff.
So we have quite some room for more pets.
Oh, I see.
So, yeah, Kiki is not in the least sad about anything right now. Kiki is finding more friends as we speak, and Kiki has more places for friends later, too.
Do you know how many?
Well, last tally was more than 3, but I didn't keep track. So that's my secret of the day.
Alright. Secret safe with me.
No, don't worry, guys. I'll just.
That's right, it'll be like an incubator. It just emanates all the heat directly into the center.
All
of it. Well, yeah, you balance it out. Make sure it doesn't get too toasty.
Okay. I can suck up some of the heat. There's a giant space. There's a giant hole there.
How's it going?
I can keep everyone warm.
Hello, Byron.
So it gets really close to Tenebris.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Byron.
Don't do that. Hey, I wanted to see what the powwow is all about. So I figured I'd come over and say hi.
Now you two get really close to
So
Tenebris.
she did keep it.
So get really
I
close.
mean, I'm just.
I think
Good for
Yuki's
her.
got a fluffy tail. I hope Yuki's feeling pretty fluffy right
Are you
now.
alright?
And with Mal's wings, I think Yuki should be pretty warm.
Clog the hole that's.
Right?
I'm just going around and checking upon everyone.
I wrap my wings around
I'm fine.
all of you. There we go.
This is actually...
That's good to hear. Hopefully things change for tomorrow, but
Yeah,
tonight
hopefully.
at least we bear the burden.
Anyone tickets.
Do what you have to do.
I'm glad you're
Okay,
involved.
guys, I gotta go to bed now.
Sorry?
Good night,
I said
everyone.
gotta do what you have to do.
Good night.
Good night. Enjoy the grass.
Rich.
Just falls
Oh.
dead asleep against Tenebrus's back.
I guess everyone's going to then.
Just kind of...
I guess we'll return.
All of a sudden, I'm so
Supposed
tired.
Here's a funny group.
Splendid meeting you guys. See you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. That's a ball of fun over there. What do they have to say?
Literally. Oh, they were just checking if I was okay.
Is it possible to learn that power?
Oh, okay. I see.
Maybe. I didn't expect to be.
I guess I'll also head off to
doing
sleep.
this, let alone